Hey, National Tight End Day, baby. National Tight End Day.
We are getting closer to the season starting, which means our position previews are coming to an end. Today we spotlight the Mules, known as the tight ends, a position that has seen Zack Larkin develop into the leader after moving from quarterback 2 seasons ago.
Well, from where I first started, I'm way better than what I was. It was a tough position change. Obviously, coming from quarterback, that's a weird thing. But now I don't even kind of forget about playing quarterback. I've been a tight end for over 2 years now, so it's just working on the little things, getting better at routes, keeping pad level down, getting better at point of attack blocking, all that stuff.
And he'd be the first one to tell you that he has not arrived. However, you see him from day one as a tight end to now, the improvement is unbelievable. I mean, and obviously he's another example of just straight intelligence that he brings to the room. But I'll tell you what, relentless coachability. This guy comes out and gets a whole new repertoire of technique and stuff, and takes it and learns and wants to learn, asks questions, and is out doing extra working on his technique. And
even with not having Tynan Williams this season, it is a group that Coach Funk believes has the depth, just like most positions on this team.
Absolutely. We got a room full of guys that, each have a specific backstory, come maybe from a different spot or position or background, but bought in right into the position immediately. And we have multiple guys that can do just that, who can go out and play multiple positions, can communicate. In this position group, we call ourselves the Mules because we are a hybrid of multiple different things. We block like an offensive lineman, we run routes like a wide receiver, we communicate like a quarterback a lot of the times, and those guys have really taken that to heart. So not only are we going to have the numbers, but I'm not afraid to put any one of those guys in my room out on the field. I trust every single one of them.
Speaking of guys from different backgrounds, Matei Thomas, brother of safety Michael Thomas, has made that conversion from receiver to tight end, an addition to the room that is already showing impacts.
It's just a pleasure to be back. praise to God that, I'm back out there healthy on the field. Nothing better. Now we have those numbers. I got moved over. We have some people maturing. Henry Woodcock, Zack Larkin getting another year. Just being able to have that numbers and that depth, just being able to have everyone there, have that depth.
The first thing that comes to mind is passion for the game. My gosh, as soon as we made that move and he came into the mule stable, he jumped in with both feet, and he immediately was texting me and calling me saying, "Coach, can we work on this? Let's talk about this. Let's talk about that." He wanted to learn. His intelligence, immediately we're learning, and he's picking it up like that. And it's transferring onto the field. Obviously, everyone makes young guy mistakes, but his passion for learning and learning the position has fueled his work ethic and his physicality.
You hear all in all the time with certain players and groups of the Indiana State football program. Henry Woodcock has embodied all in, soaking up everything he can learn from positive leaders like Zack Larkin.
And just real quick, I got to give another shout out to Zack Larkin because Henry was a guy that, obviously was brand new as a freshman last year, but latched on to Zack Larkin. Everything he did, and Zack was he was a great leader by example, and Henry, really took that, and he learned from Zack, and it's going to show up this year. You see him in practice, and now he's improved in his route running, his physicality. He's gotten bigger, he's gotten stronger.
Well, the biggest thing I think was just getting in the weight room, becoming more stronger so I could be more versatile blocking and running through contact on the perimeter. It's really exciting. We know me and Matei and Zack, we have a role. We have a role on the offense. We got a lot of weapons on the outside. So we know that we're going to be heavy blockers. We're going to be in the quick game, but we're just ready to do our role and try to win games.
For complete coverage of the Mules and Sycamore football, stay right here at GoSycamores.com.